This video is being uploaded on Valentine's Day, but as of 7:17 p.m., February 13th, 2021, we hit 4,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for all the support. Hey everyone, this is Syntax and welcome to the official 4,000 subscriber special where I will be ranking all of the horror creatures that I have built from worst to best. Sorry for not uploading this past week. I was really busy with school and map making and training, but I suppose 4,000 subscribers was a bit of incentive to actually get back on it because, oh my god, it's insane. It hasn't even been a year since I started posting consistently, and look how much we have grown already. It's something that I can't really put into words to explain how much I appreciate you guys. And since my 4 most popular maps just so happen to be horror maps, I figured what better video to make than to rank all of them worst to best based on how difficult they were to make, how difficult they were to position, how much time they took, and stuff like that. With all that being said, once again I want to thank you guys for 4,000 subscribers. I hope you enjoy watching the content as much as I do making it. I hope it's still helpful and you learn stuff from it. But without further ado, here are all the horror creatures I have built ranked worst to best. Coming in dead last at number 9 is the RedEyed Scarecrow from Endless Inception 3, and there's really not much to say about him. He's a scarecrow, he has red eyes, he's 3 props total. He didn't take that long to build, so he was pretty lazy, and yeah, that earned him the spot in dead last. Coming in at number 8 is the RedEyed Bear from Endless Inception 3. Again, from Endless Inception 3, it's just a bear with red eyes, but I found it a little creepier than the Scarecrow, and it was also the thumbnail for the map, so yeah, it ranks just a little bit higher at number 8. Coming in at number 7 is the Plague Doctor from Endless Inception 4, and I had to rank this guy just a little bit higher, but he's basically the Red-Eyed Scarecrow, except he has a skull over his face, so because he's 4 props and took a little more effort, he comes in at number 7. Coming in at number 6 is the monster from Endless Inception 1, and while aesthetically speaking this is a lot worse than the monsters before this, it is the first monster I tried to build fully custom without any templates, so it had to be ranked higher. It's made of pipes, toilet paper, and that rolled up piece from the indoor residential prop gallery, and it has a really weird head, but because I did try to put the effort in to make it a custom monster, it comes in at number 6. Coming in at number 5, we have the Skullface monster from Endless Inception 4. Now this thing was actually pretty creative and pretty terrifying. This thing had custom built legs, arms, a head, and a body. Actually, I did use 1 arm from the snowman prop gallery, but overall it was a pretty horrifying thing. It had its own custom hand, and I put quite a bit of effort into it, so that put it at the number 5 spot. Coming in at number 4 is Slenderman from Slender's Curse, the 8 pages, and in my opinion this is where the list starts to get a little bit better because all of these creatures from here on out are based off of things that already actually exist, stories that exist that have been created by people like you and me, and they were a lot easier to come up with a design with. Slenderman had a super simple design, he was really easy to make, didn't take too long, and he looks like Slenderman, so he comes in at number 4. Coming in at number 3, we have Siren Head from, well, Siren Head, and these top 3 were really hard to choose between, but the reason I put Siren Head at number 3 was because he had an extremely intricate design, but I never repositioned him at all. He just stayed in this one stance for the entire map. Nevertheless, this was my first attempt at a horror creature that already existed. It is my most popular map, and that is deserving of the number 3 spot. Coming in at number 2, we have the Boogeyman from the Boogeyman, and I believe that this one was 100% justified to be put over Siren Head because in this map, I repositioned him so many times, and it tested my patience. It really did. That and trying to make things look more realistic on a smaller scale is really difficult, and I think I did a solid job with the Boogeyman, so I think he's deserving of this spot. This map was also the first time I tried to do animation, so that, combining it with moving all of his little individual pieces, just puts him at the number 2 spot. Now, before we get into our number 1 spot, we have an honorable mention, which is the little girl from Slender's Curse, the 8 pages. Now, she's not a creature, nor is she that horrifying, but from the right distance, she looks pretty good holding Slenderman's hand, and she comes in as an honorable mention. And coming in at number 1, what did you guys expect? It's Cartoon Cat from Cartoon Cat. This is the most recent horror creature that I have built, and it is at number 1 for a multitude of reasons. While this was my first time working with primitive shapes, I think I got the proportions right. I think I did his smile really nicely. I got the eyes right. I got the ears right. I think I just executed everything exactly how I wanted to, and he ended up looking really good. I had a ton of fun repositioning him in these horrifying, unnatural looking positions, and overall I think it's probably one of my best maps and definitely the best horror creature I have ever made. Anyway, there you guys have it. That is all my horror creatures that I have built ranked worst to best and the official 4,000 subscriber special. This is my passion. It genuinely is. And if I can help people out and entertain people with it, then I will be considered one of the happiest people alive, in all honesty. And all this in just under a year as well. 4,000 plus people in just under a year. It's insane to think about. I'm going to be trying to wrap my head around it for the next couple of days at least. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah. This has been Syntax. Later.